Well, I screwed up. I was in the previous video, and when I went to get this project that I had finished, I knocked over the laptop and screwed up the video. So I'm going to finish this and see if I can link this to the previous one. If I don't, then I'll just do both. But what I went to get was one of my finished objects that I made last night. And this is another little headband, ear warmer, whatever you want to call it, that I made. And this pattern came from One Virtuous Woman, and it's the braided ear warmer headband. And it's larger in the back. And when you make these, they're all half double crochets, and then you make these three long things while you're still, and then you braid it. Well, it took me about, I don't know, 6 or 7 times to finally get the braid to go right. But it's done, and this is for my cousin to go with her, what do you call it? You know, the scarf with the hood. So I bought that. And that's kind of cute. I might have to make one of these for myself. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Reminds me when I was in my 20s. I used to wear a lot because I had real long hair, and I used to wear a lot of these bands and stuff. But I think it came out pretty nice. But this is some of the leftover yarn. And it just happened it was the white part of the yarn. So, but that is one of my finished objects. Now, while I was reviewing the previous tape, and I had to cut off the part where I said a couple of nasty words when the camera went over. But while I was waiting, I had one of these, and it's chocolate, but it's hollow inside, and inside it's got like 3 M&M type things in it. Oh, they're so good. I don't know if these will make it through the day, but we'll give it a try, but I doubt it. But I wanted to finish up, and you saw what I was working on. I finished this, and now, while I was waiting, I've got all these projects going through my brain. Sometimes I sit down and I go through a lot of the tutorials to see what patterns I like, or else I'll go through just online and finding different crocheters out there and what patterns they have out there, and then I print them up. And so I have like a whole, I've got like this folder full of printed. A lot of these I've made. I used to make a lot of hats, and oh my goodness gracious, you wouldn't believe the stuff that I have made. I even made, let me see if I could find the little picture that went with this. It was the cutest thing. I don't know if the picture's in here or not. I should have been prepared, but I'm not. But I wanted to show you this. I don't know how to add pictures. I did try to take pictures of stuff that I made, but I don't think that, I don't know how to add, show you how to do those right now, but I'll learn as I go along, I'm sure. But this is a really pretty pattern. Let me see if I can show. I try to put my patterns on. See this? Let's see if you can see this better. Let's see. There. I made that for my niece. Isn't that gorgeous? It was so much fun to do. I like doing jackets and stuff like that. But that's a gorgeous pattern. And that is called Stitch Nation by Debbie Stoller. And it's called the Filigree Cardigan. That was so much fun to make. But what I wanted to show you was this one. I made this poncho for a friend of mine up north, and she loves it, she said. She might be saying that because, she's a friend of mine, but who knows. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't going to go through this mess, but I think since we're going to have like two. Oh, and here's, you know, remember I was telling you that I thought I'd made a lot of things by, what is it? You know, the lavender chair, whatever. Oh, you can't see that. It's black and white. But anyway, I like to look for patterns, and I stick them in this folder. And then if I get the right kind of, oh, I guess I got this here. I could show you. I made this dress, top for myself. I don't know if you can see that. See that? It's called Sand Waves Oversized Dress. And you can find these girls if you go online. If you're oversized, you can. And I made that. In fact, I made it extra long. Well, you can see I'm oversized, so but that's it. It's beautiful. I don't even know, I can't remember. And I put slits, long slits on the side, and it's almost like a duster. That's kind of what it is. And I've worn it several times, but it's just got a boat neck to it, and the sleeves are, you know, easy to make, nice pattern. Ooh, I love this. It's real. This is real soft. When it's hot, you can't wear it, but you know, a day like today, it's a little chilly out. You could wear it. Or I've worn it maybe once. But that's, you know, that's it. But these patterns it's so much fun to go through because spend one evening just going looking for patterns and see what interests you and print them out and then make them. Have a good time. Well, you know what? I can't find that. I can't find it now. Oh, when you want something, it's just never there, you know? But anyway, maybe some other day I'll find it for you. Well, I'm gonna, I've got to go and I gotta go. I gotta look at my yarn. And then I gotta store it. And then I'm gonna I'm just so excited. I'm just beside myself. I really am excited about it. But I keep looking at it and feeling it. I might, you know what? I might take that scarf, you know, the one I showed you with like the hearts with the different. I might take this and make a scarf and then put the white. You know, use the white to make the little white and something else to make the little. Oh God, this is so beautiful. I'm so excited. Again, thank you, Debbie. I want to thank everybody that subscribes to my channel. I'm not doing this to be the biggest subscriber or get the most likes or the most time or whatever all that numerical. My mind's blank. You know, you have these what you call, I don't know, it's when you have this, your mind just doesn't pick up words sometimes. My brain does, but I can't just get it out. But all the analytical things of YouTube, I've been getting messages saying, you know, oh, you're over 100. I've got about 140 some, 44, 40. Well, I actually have two channels. One channel I haven't been able to figure out how to delete, which was the first one I set up, which was screwed up. But I've got like 7 on there, and then I got like 144, 145 on the other one. So over 150 subscribers, and I haven't even been on a month yet. But that's nice. I enjoy all the comments, and I read them all. I haven't missed any yet, I don't think. And I try to, you know, give you a love or like or comment when appropriate. But it's a lot of fun. It's really added something to my life, and I appreciate all of you guys. I love watching all of you, and I really do like when you show the yarn that you receive, because then we know what's out there. And some are some are tips and stitches or stitches and tips or whatever. She went through on the last video, and she named all the places that you can go and get all these kits like Knit Crit and Darn Good Yarn and all that good stuff. And she gave you a list and how much it would cost a month to belong to these particular clubs or whatever they are. And that was very interesting. I enjoyed that. And what else? There's just so much. If you just be sure to listen all the way through, because, you know, at the beginning, people show their whips and their completed objects, and some of them are great because that's where I get some of my ideas. And then if you stay till the end, they'll show you some of their acquisitions. Now, I don't have any acquisitions to show you because I haven't, did I? No, I haven't gotten anything. No, it's kind of a poor month for me. A lot of things going on. But that's it. That's it, folks. That's all, folks. Please, please keep watching all of us. It's a great community. All the ladies are just wonderful. The young ones and the old ones and the middle-aged ones and the baby ones. And everybody is just wonderful. And they do beautiful work. There's some really nice work. And join in on. I think I'm in that one cow with, you know, sign up with Debbie and Karen. And then I was watching Jada. She has one that's coming up. Ooh. But that's a nice thing that she's doing, because you don't have to go out and get real expensive yarn. You can use, you know, if you've got it like Red Heart or Caron or any of those that would be good for this particular thing that she's doing. So that's another one to watch out for. She has a video to tell you what colors and what hook you'll be using and all that stuff, but she hasn't really gone into what she'll do, a tutorial on what they actually going to do. So that's a nice cowl, or whatever you want to call it. A couple more. I don't want to get to, you know, I'm in this swap thing, and I've got that done, and I've got Monday is my go to the post office. I was supposed to go Friday, but I just, and my appointment to gynecologist I had to cancel, so we're postponing that. Yeah, I'll make it. Don't worry. I'll get it done. But I don't feel like it's an urgent thing. I mean, there's more urgent things. Like I really think, I know I've been putting it off, but I do think I'm gonna have to get my knee replaced. And I don't want to do it, but I'm just not getting around. And just the other day, I was cleaning and dusting and, you know, taking my Swiffer and cleaning off. I have this big TV, you know, console thing, and it's glass and it gets dusty real easily, noticeable. And well, I think that's what did it. I think I don't do well with dust, and I don't do well, you know, I have all kinds of allergies, and boy, well, I was having a terrible time. But we'll think more on the knee thing. I'll have to, because I just can't. I'm not functional, and I hate it. I just hate it. I can't get out and get out and about. So that's it for now. Everything is cool. Little cloudy, chilly day in Florida, South Florida, but I don't think the sun's going to come out today, but I hear it's really cold up north, and oh my God, I couldn't stand it. Oh, I could just think on my knees. I probably wouldn't even be able to sit up. But I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to try to link this one to the previous one and see if it works, and we'll see what happens. If not, there'll be 2 for me today. Thank you, Debbie, again. I love you, and you shouldn't have done it, but I sure do appreciate it. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Now I got to cut this off. Pray that I can learn how to add this to the other one. Bye.